Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Grandfather. Brother. It's three of us. We're back. We haven't done this in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know. It's been too long. Either way. Hi. 1, 2, 3. I eat butts. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. So we're gonna go back to class trial. I don't know what happens. Jokes. I know everything that happens. They can barely remember anything.
Yeah, because you watched this.
So they're gonna go through.
We haven't done this in a while.
Spoiler.
So they're gonna go through the truth bullets again because they forgot everything. I hope you're fine with that. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
True manipulator.
Whoa! I just started and I can't read.
True killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions. In the end, murdered him. And the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all of that. I make up my own words. There's really only one person who seems to fit. Oh yeah, we stopped right when we had to choose.
Hold on.
Shit, what the fuck?
Okay, but who really seems the most suspicious?
Fucking boy.
Him?
We remember
Oh,
we
shit,
stated
no,
that
right.
like, oh, he can't bend down or whatever.
2 fucking minutes.
Okay, can you open the thing?
X-ray, square, right?
Square.
Shit, how you gotta tell us.
I don't want to tell you.
I don't know.
Okay, try to make a good guess right now.
Celeste?
Go Celeste.
That's my girl.
Here's my answer.
It's not it!
It was Celeste.
Check it out. I can check it
Yeah.
It was Celeste. Oh, you checked my stuff. Wait, let's read Celeste again?
It was the nurse's office with Aoi, and then they left to the bathroom.
Well, to be fair, she was the one that kept yelling, right?
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, it's not person."
You see someone's writing. It's not
It's
his.
I thought, isn't it Fumi? Didn't they say that? Oh, they didn't?
Oh wow, spoilers.
Well, it's
Celeste.
kind of obvious. Like,
It's not.
it couldn't be Celeste because Celeste has such. She probably has like really refined writing.
Is this different from this one?
Yes.
Who is this?
No. The writing. I don't know.
That's a scrap paper.
I thought he was talking about
That's it.
what it says.
How can it be Celeste? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man. Now you have to just listen.
Okay, can we listen? I think I remember.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
It's actually so weird because like we're actually recording this in the morning or like during the day instead of like at like 10 o'clock at class trial. So I actually feel awake for once during the class trial. So I can commentate more.
I wonder. You better joke.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
And you could have?
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
And now your voice changed. Your accent too.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support.
Just to be clear.
Is that so?
It is. Just throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What got hidden?
I got it!
Got it.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Jesus Christ.
As he
Crikey.
said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I fucking.
Oh my god, I saw a shadow!
Something moving around the top of the stairs! Ah!
I had to talk like a normal
We
person.
headed to the second floor specifically
shadow.
because of what she claimed to have seen.
These are so many times, man.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Blood
and
curtain.
when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
So she didn't say
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw her in the strange construction.
Okay, you just go with the accent.
He ran off as soon as I screamed.
Ooh!
I was blocking the. Okay, fuck that. I was blocking the stairs and he couldn't find. He disappeared. He's. Shut up about
Once
that,
she'd
man.
done
You said
her
it so
job
many
of getting us
times.
all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Get up, wipe his glasses, and then kill Tom. Because no one can lift. Boy. Yeah. Hung.
What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hey, Vinny!
He's in the nurse's office. This is bad, come on, we have to go back.
Fucking god, bro.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
This is why I didn't split up in two groups.
Only the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you will come with me to the nurse office. I will leave the captain into the pile.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
True that.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Oh, Pete.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan.
See,
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
because I'm virgin.
I just realized another strange thing.
Shut up.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
She's like Aaron, so of course she'd be greedy.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
You must be really enjoying this. What? Enjoying the sight of us standing around fighting with confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die. Just like those guys did.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Hey.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You're stupid.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Sapia said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense.
Yes,
But what is he alluding to?
her not being there to see the dead bodies. Both of them. Bullet time.
It's probably a sucky.
I hold triangle for that.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh shit.
I was so impressed for a few seconds.
It's triangle, right? No. Triangle.
What the fuck?
It's not X. Yo.
Oh, you remember the buttons?
So long.
Press.
They must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive we are all going to die here.
Check how to shoot again.
Just like those guys died. And
I thought it was L. I thought it was R1. No wait, that's the slowdown time. Triangle. Oh, alright, you just didn't do it.
Press
All
triangle.
it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh, it's probably that. So strange. And then you shoot those guys.
all I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Hey.
She said is
all I said, they
strange.
must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive we are all going to die. We are going to die.
Just like
No, that's wrong.
That's right.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said,
Spoiler.
just like those
I
guys
didn't know
died.
you were gonna say that.
Are you sure you did?
When she said
I
that,
literally don't know what
none of
anyone
us had
says.
told her Taka was dead.
I just know what happened.
exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
That's true, Byakia.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
Yeah, but it wasn't for. It was for. Yeah.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Is there more than one person here?
such vivid imaginations.
Vivid
You know that?
imaginations.
Imaginations.
Imagination.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw.
Yes.
Then what about the picture I took?
Those thing.
Didn't we already
How
talk
do you
about this?
explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
It is
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
We could have done it.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Looks like Hifumi getting hugged.
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Ouch.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Or the
What
suspect
could you
hugging
possibly
him.
mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
It wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging the video. The only other possibility is who's dragging the suspect. Yeah, because they dragged
Oh.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Okay.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Like everything is very important.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
So why do you sound surprised?
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Oh. Two best girls, bro.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away.
No.
But is that really possible?
Two best girls. Best girl. Oh my god. I can't read all these. What else? What you got? No one?
The
Dressed me
costume.
up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like a bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up
Shoot that,
straight
shoot that,
up.
shoot that.
No,
Man
That's
down.
right.
Not bad.
no. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
I swear. You totally can't bend at the waist. It seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Whoa. Is that new?
Oh, new
Oh,
faces.
it doesn't matter, you're gonna die soon.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
The face every time it does that.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate. Okay, that's the part I remember. Checkmate.
Whoa. Why is it spinning like that? Oh, are you coming because
Such
are
a
you
good
coming because
What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh, you want it?
Celeste?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey, Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Oh, sorry. Who killed me?
Don't kill me.
That's right. I remember the name. Yeah. Sue. Is it this the one we wakes up?
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Hagakure!
Right. But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Nice. That's not the point, though.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
I love
She
her.
will, though.
I like her voice like this.
I know.
What do you mean by that?
You want to
Think
cram me
back
in a
to
little
how Hifumi
guilty
used
box.
to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
So people's last name.
I got it!
You said Mr.
That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Nayagi more than once, for example.
Niggy.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
Oh, that's why Celeste never calls me.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, he just
So is it Celeste
His real
Yasuhiro?
last
name.
Her real last name.
Indecent?
Yasuhiro.
Indecent.
Don't talk.
She talks one time.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
Big hands.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
More than a little.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
We didn't do a little.
Make sure your ear holes are
Rhythm thing yet?
wide open.
No, we did.
and
We
listen
did.
up.
But it was like in the
My
middle.
real name
Really good
is
stuff.
Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't do it. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. It's gonna be the.
No. Not yet.
This spotless hand or the E hand?
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
Yeah, is he in here?
If there's one person here
Because
who
you can
might
check her
have
in
that
the
last
handbook and it
name.
says her full name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what you...
How many times?
How long do you plan?
Wait.
Let's pretend. And since you have
think it's
no
good.
way to
Shoot that.
contradict me,
Shoot that, shoot that, shoot.
This one?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, well, it's Celestial Lindbergh, goddammit.
I was right.
That's it. The handbook.
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Hi.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have it right on. Have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
R.I.P. Bye.
Celeste,
R.I.P.
can you please just tell us what really happened?
Peace, yeah, R. Not I.P. R. Not I.P.
RNIP.
Can you please just tell us what really happened?
Just tell us.
Please, just please.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Because. You'll never know when the game's over until
I'm not the
until the
loser.
game's over, you never know what might happen.
So, the game,
Fine
yeah.
then.
You literally
Let me
just
settle it.
basically confess.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
This is the last. No, maybe after this
What
is
is
the...
24 minutes.
What? What'd you guys think it was?
I thought
Another
I
argument?
was
Oh my god.
Person.
It's that one. I'll go back. Oh, yes, middle. Because it looks like he's shaking.
No, I think
No, I think it's the one where he walks in, like, with his head, scratching his head.
And then that one is probably the... Is there...
Press the thing, the question mark. Up there, press it. Who is it? Oh, okay. What? Oh.
You feel me? Right? Or not?
Wait, is there a note as one of them? I think you should put. Wait, go back. Go to the left. Go to the left. Put heroes where that question mark is. Yeah, try to put it there. Then maybe put Hifumi's backpack. Oh, time.
Okay.
This one?
Wait, is it that one? No, that's top.
No, I think it's. Yeah.
Okay, now that's the time. It's watching it.
Damn, look at that shot on the left.
I know, right?
Pushes him. Yeah, that would make sense. Or is he leaving the hammer?
He's leaving the camera.
Wait, press it.
Which hammer was he
It
filming?
would have been the third one or the second.
No, third.
Third,
The third
because
one, yeah.
Celeste was Siberia. Let's see.
And then does he start pushing him? Or maybe he doesn't push him. No, he pushes him later when he comes back. To fake it, the hammer. Justice Hammer 1. No, 2. No, Celeste got the first one.
Oh,
That's how we did it. I thought you just scored it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I like Bianchi on the right. It looks really edgy.
Yeah, he's gonna look a lot more.
this one?
4.
What?
It would be Justice Hammer 4. Yeah. That was the one that finally killed him.
This is pushing.
What the fuck?
This
He's a cat. Yeah. Look at him. Yeah.
The killer is you!
Killer is
Before anything,
you.
the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was
you.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the
Hifumi the
killer was
master.
able to execute
Facing.
a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Keep up.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass
scary.
Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking them, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Ooh.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
They don't lay out my reasoning.
What?
Was he 4? No.
No. Maybe he was 4. But didn't we? I think he is 4 then.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 was not. 3 was when they got back to Fumi.
What the bum bum?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I don't remember the numbers.
Is that it? That's it?
Yeah.
So they think Hifumi got killed first,
Yeah.
and then it was Taka.
It's all
Because I remember them talking about that. On the
about
first switch crazy.
time.
The trick house.
Okay, we're done.
The killer is
You.
Killer is
and that's
you.
where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi.
Yeah, I was gonna
that
say.
story. With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds. That the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did.
Is it broken?
We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
I think we should be on like Act 5 right now.
Okay.
Oh god.
I got scared. It's like, what the fuck?
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found.
I'm surprised I didn't notice anything.
Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
That was clean.
That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the
$1,000,000. Oh, this is different.
Kiss. Hurry up, come on.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Sarah, you lose. Complete.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
I kind of like her voice like that.
No.
Interesting.
I mean, it's not like, at least like she like said that fast. Unlike Leon, who was like.
Good job, all A's. Where's my S rank?
That's my money, bro.
Whoa, we're rich.
You know, we can spend good
Okay, Monokuma.
10 minutes at.
I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
I love you, Kono.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the black?
Yeah, you heard that too? I thought I was the only one. And there's only one note.
Cervantes.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh.
him
Is
about.
that the music or like
And the
something?
music.
Oh.
There's like a violin. And then like one part, it was just like one note.
She looks nice enough.
Chibi form.
The thingy.
Why are we getting Dangan Shibi? It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you are totally correct. The Black in this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme, was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
Oh, I lost. Well, that sucks.
I lost.
I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's inaptitude was beyond my calculations.
I knew it.
Shut up.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan.
They sound the same.
I know.
Ah.
But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine you.
Taiko sounds more like the girl, the model.
Lina? Oh, Junko. I'm sure she replied on her specialty. Lied.
My specialty?
How Junko sounded.
No, come on, Junko. Okay, this is Taiko.
Even
Don't
though
make me laugh.
she's still going by Celeste.
I don't have to lie to him to get him to agree.
So
Show my
then,
foot titties.
Then did you use, you know?
I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her.
I forgot about Chihiro.
Why can't we just start calling you?
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it.
At least
My
you didn't.
name, but it was the only thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Does she mean?
She talking about alter ego? No shit. I think she's nice
Say
enough
what?
for that.
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
Important convo. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappear, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
If you drank like 2 bottles already, 3 almost.
It was Taka. He stole it. What? Yeah.
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it?
That's
the tea.
yeah. I was about to say. See, they kept getting
Wait.
our names wrong. Nope, that's still you. Never mind.
Oh, as it turned out, I thought it was okay. As it turned out, I find the use for the digital camera. I take it, you know what, to Taka's room earlier and took a picture of it there. But how did she get in? Huh? I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. Oh, you should have kept asking about that.
You're correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Oh, that's how they decided on Taka. Okay. Oh, that's why he agreed
As for me-
to kill Taka. I'm slow.
But then you're fast sometimes.
Shut up.
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
As for me,
He came into my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
Taka.
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
Fumi's so stupid.
I wouldn't mind
Taka's-
that, bro.
Taka's ultimate was literally to follow rules.
Exactly.
He literally does not do anything else. No. Mondo. I forgot. They were like... Never mind.
Intertwined now.
Remember, Mondo said you never disrespect women.
True.
Yeah.
So either... Fumi's stupid.
I had no chance.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime.
We thought this would have been shown to everybody.
I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far.
It's amazing how complete. How completely he brought it. And I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
Oh my god, Hifumi!
most unfortunate.
He monetized.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
There's lint in my pocket.
Huh?
Actually,
Taka's planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka's going to try and kill
Oh,
you.
this was in the episode. Tell me.
Yeah.
I asked. He said.
What? Well, some of the most... That's the only scene in the episode. The others are with uniforms.
And also,
Swimsuit uniform.
and also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard.
Unforgivable!
She's cool. In the recent art, she's
The
extra cool.
unforgivable!
Bastard. That I changed the voice. Sorry.
Bastardo.
honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Oh my god, this is so long.
I think it's one of the longest flashbacks.
Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear!
I have to save her.
Save her!
Oh, he did that.
actually,
Then, would you like to join with?
Andre, you know she has the accent in
I
this,
don't
right?
care. I like her other voice.
Well, same. I like her other voice.
Would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come with a plan. Come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Eyes look like those lips.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. And the effect that the item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad. It would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation? Oh, she's
indeed.
making British.
Yeah,
No.
it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size.
What?
I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's not my fault for picking him in the first place. Well, it is my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, why do you decide
to make me the suspect?
You're slow. You're so slow.
Because you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation.
Life must have been tough on your parents. I feel like I could cry. Ooh, that was low.
Yo, Saruka.
Stop.
Sakura.
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, how is Hifumi supposed to do... What was Hifumi supposed to do after that? Assuming you had actually let him leave. True.
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once everyone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And he really believed that? It's the only person
Well, of course.
have their voice.
That wasn't all that. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Ifumi, the plan was...
While you were all questioning him.
About what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Ifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. Damn! I told him that, and he believed it.
All seems very straightforward, stereotypical.
Yo, give me your phone. Give me your phone.
wait,
Get off your phone.
Can I
Off
just finish
that.
this here?
Off that.
I want to do...
There's a pilot phone. Okay. You're gonna hear that?
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent, in fact. Ifumi ate it up. He believed that lie wholeheartedly. Right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you planned to kill him along.
But of course, there would have... There would have been no point to...
53, you idiot.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Why are you...
Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, are you diabolical? There would have been no point to my plan if there was... If the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
I know, right? How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
So Byakuya is just a spoiled brat.
Then, what made you think, or what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
But was it really just for money?
There it is, come on.
Are you talking about the $10 million Nakuma offered
Really?
us?
That's
That
nothing.
is a lot of money.
If you
This
think
is
about
true.
it, if they're in Japan, 10 million yen is not a lot.
It's true.
But that's not all of there is to it.
I swear,
Yeah.
500 yen is literally like a coin.
It is.
From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
But all along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here. Oh yeah, adaptation.
You little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Just said...
Hey, yeah!
Like...
Hey!
You should actually stop, bro.
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one.
Ah. I almost
More
thought...
than anyone,
Actually,
anyone
no.
else in here.
You little
I wanted to
bitch.
get out. Every day was fresh torture. And the accepted a life here. And accepting a life here. But I've had nothing less than give up on my wish dream for.
What's her dream?
And there was no way that I could ever do that.
What could she possibly
In
want
the
to do?
underground world of gambling, I risk my life to make
dream is so sweet.
metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
I actually hate a dream so
What was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
So dumb. A castle? No, oh my god.
This is actually
Yeah, everyone's eyes are red.
And together handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler slash bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need.
Oh, see, because you like comics.
Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of
Decadence.
decadence. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That was my life. That was life.
That's what life is all about.
I
Jesus.
can't read, bro. Out of here.
Life is
Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been shattered to the wind. Scattered. Promise. I can read. So I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end. So why would I?
This is much longer than Mondo's or like.
I know, and I swear Mondo's was so fucking long.
Yo. You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of I think nothing of sacrifice. Well, sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me, and that makes me complete. And then,
God.
isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die?
What do you want her to do?
Why are you
Oh, she's
scared?
crying.
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride
So
in
even
that.
now she's lying that she's not scared. Jesus Christ, can you just break character for a
It's
second?
not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. I need water.
Why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I do not fear death. Kill me however you like.
There you go. Come on, Monokuma.
But if it could be,
If I
if I
could
could be
be...
reincarnated, if I had a chance, then
Isn't it wonderful?
choice, then I think I would like to come back as Mary Antoinette.
Well, that's kind of it because we're running out of time. And I don't know who Marie Antoinette is. I'm probably gonna search it up.
Yeah, we'll search it up. We'll get back to you.
Yeah. So, love life, love life.